Okay, so today is November 20th. Today I'm going to start a process of reviewing my trading journals, and I want to start reviewing them from now on just as a way to help me stay focused, help me learn from my wins and my losers, and that the video will act as an easy way. I could just come back to it, watch it every time, and especially over the weekend, and it would tell me what I could do better. My plan is to do this every week, mostly every Friday or every Saturday, to end my trading week and get a good review of what I did so that Saturday and Sunday I could keep watching this video, and then the next week I can go into the week and not make those same mistakes and emulate what I did for my winning trades to reproduce them. So we're going back to October because I haven't reviewed my journal since October. So we start with October 2nd. Here we are, 15-minute chart. This is inside the MT4 or MT5, I think. Anyway, I took a penny lot trade on GJ, a sell right here as we were breaking these candle body lows. It's kind of big. Let me just change that to a smaller pen like that. Oh, smaller pen. As we were breaking these candle body lows, took that sell. See price closed here with no wick. How do I make this pen small? It's kind of big. Anyway, price closed here with no wick, so that could have been signs for me to, especially at this area of rejection, that could have been signs for me to just close the trade and have it, or set my stops break even to preserve capital. My target was all the way down here. Not sure how many pips that was, but we'll check that in a. We might hop on the chart and actually see how I could have taken that trade better in a second. So took this trade because Raja said he was on it. First of all, because Raja said he was on it. That is a fail right there. I shouldn't take in trades just because Raja said he was on it. I think as I say, and it, I saw it was looking promising. However, instead of entering because Raja was in it, especially when he said he closed a percentage, I should have just waited. Exactly. So I immediately saw the error in my ways. Instead of saying Raja, because Raja was in it, trade. Okay, so I lost. Looks like I lost 5 pips on that trade. That's good risk management. Instead of letting it go up to hit my full stop loss, or I don't know if it did hit my full stop loss. I don't think my stop loss was 5 pips. That's the 15-minute chart. So yeah, I don't think my stop loss was 5 pips. Anyway, so I closed it early. That was good. Bad was because I entered just because Raja said he was in it and I didn't actually take my time to do my own analysis. Although looking back now, um, we didn't quite break these lows here. So that was an area of potential um, that's an area of support, so it would be an area of potential rejection. So should have waited for the candle to close below, and then when I noticed it closed without a wick, then I wouldn't have actually entered that trade. Um, so probably gonna go through all of them and then try and hop back on the charts to see how I could have better taken them trades, or maybe just do it one by one. Let's see. Hop on trading view here. Go GJ. This was October 2nd, Friday, October 2nd. So here we go. Friday, October 2nd. Let me actually hide those. October 2nd. Boom, let's drop down to the 15-minute chart. See if we can find the exact October 2nd. Here we are, 15. There we go, right there. See that setup? Boom. Same setup as over here. You can see that. Okay. Right. So we were here. Price was right there. Boom. I entered here. Looks like my stop was about, let's see, stop was above the previous wick. No, just above the candle body. Jumping around here, doing shit. Okay, so about just a 10 pip stop, and my target was about 23 or 20 to 25 pips. Okay, I mean that's not that much of a lofty target, but let's look at it. Let's delete this. Let's look at it now. Price was in kind of an uptrend, first of all. So, you know, right there, we formed a support here, so could draw that trend line like that. Price was a little bit of an uptrend here, at least on the 15-minute. If we look on the hourly, let's see what it's like. Yeah, you could clearly see those two candles came down. I mean, at first here we were making lower lows, and then we made a lower high. So I guess that's probably where I got the idea to take that sell. The only thing is, if we look here, price did close price did close see, price goes below that area right here, making lower lows, lower highs. Let's see, maybe I did take a rational trade here. That's probably why I said it looked promising, huh? Maybe that's why Raja took it too. But let's see. Yeah, price actually came below this area here. Retested, and then it was starting to move down. Entered when it broke the lows, but it just closed with no wick. So I could have exited the trade at like 6 pips, almost 8 pips, almost 7 pips in profit, or just close it when it came back to my entry and ended break even instead of taking a loss of 5 pips. But I still closed it in half my stop loss instead of my full stop loss, so that was good. What I could have done better was probably wait until price came below this area here, see, and then waited to see how that 15-minute candle closed. Let me check the 1 minute, because probably could have executed it even better on the lower time frame. 1 minute. I don't know why TradingView always brings me back to, is there a setting for that? I don't want it to keep bringing me back to the beginning. I guess I can't even go back that far. Oh well. But yeah, you can see the trade wasn't that irrational. I guess the price action was just a little bit hard that day, so I entered that trade. Anyway, next trade. Before this video starts getting way too long. There we go. So we have GJ 30 minutes. This is October 2nd. It's the second trade I took that day. So we can see again this area here. This area here, same area. Price, I took a buy right there. This is a 30-minute. That 30-minute close with no wick. Took a buy as we were breaking the candle body highs, I suppose, and then put my stops below. Right at the candle body close. TP up to this area here. Not bad in terms of risk and reward. Kind of hopped into this trade a bit too early. Should have waited for the candle to close, even if it would mean a bigger stop loss and a smaller lot. Overall, I pray was my first day back. Overall, it's probably an error. Probably trying to type to this. Overall, it was my first day back after a couple months, so I knew I would be a bit hasty, but I don't feel very impulsive and I feel comfortable with my risk and trade. Cool. 0.02 actually was up 5 pips, almost 6 pips. So I guess the first one was a 0.01, so I guess I kind of broke even or was in a little bit of profit that day. So not bad. That was my first day back, like I said, after a few months. I don't know why did I close this trade early. Let me see. Maybe I saw price retracing and just got scared. I was on the 30-minute chart. Here. Yeah, I don't know why I closed it. Price would have gone nicely to my target up there. I would have probably ended up closing it around here when I saw that rejection and that next candle closed as a doji at least. So this was probably a case of me just being scared to lose money. It's not a good habit, practice, or mindset to have, because losses again are part of the game. I think I entered right there, right? So right here was my stop loss and my TP was up here. Yeah, entered as soon as we were kind of like a little way up this wick. So something like this. I see why I closed now. 15. Probably didn't have that big of a stop loss. Probably 10 pips. Probably something like this. I probably closed somewhere. Let's see, 5 pips. Yeah, 5.8 pips. Yeah, closed somewhere there. Probably because this candle was struggling. Could have just held. Maybe close half once it retraced here, and then I would have still been able to take away 37 pips, 35 to 37 pips from the market that day if I had just closed half and then held the rest until it hit my target. Anyway, yeah, my target was right at the candle body high, so you see, not the the candle body closes up there. So yeah, I would have definitely gotten. Price did go up there. Spread would have probably stopped me from getting my TP hit on those two candles, but the next one would have definitely hit it, and if I had held it that long, and yeah, I would have gotten out with more profit that day. Let's continue. Summary: good first day back. Good first day back. I finished today with gains, so yeah, I did finish up a little bit. I still need to be more patient and not take unnecessary hasty or FOMO trades. Just be patient because there will always be more trades. Facts. The hell. Facts. I don't like that pen. This is my first time doing this little vibe here, so you know, just taking it easy. Anyway, always be more trades. The journal works well, super easy to fill and keep track of. Oh, this was the first time doing these digital journals. I like it. Super easy to keep track of in terms of, and keep started trading at 9:30 a.m. It is now 7:21 and I'm done. My account rose by, nice, better than Republic Bank interest. True. One big observation is my choice to secure 50% all the time. This is a mistake because not all trades call for securing. Sometimes it's best to close the trade fully when there is a lot of range and or a lot of momentum, then you can secure partials. That's true. If the market is really slow, and there's not that much range, there's no really point of securing partials, especially if you're trading small lots like that. If I'm trading bigger lots, then yeah, you can probably leave partials more often and it won't really affect you much. You can leave smaller partials, and then if they run, they run. If they don't, then they don't. So yeah. Overall, that was a good day. That was only one day of trading, so yeah. So I'm gonna do the videos journal by journal. So that was October 2nd. That was a Friday. That's why it's only one day, but the next one has 5 full days. So I'm gonna start a new video with October 5th to 9th.